Network terminologies. There are several terms related to computer networks. Let us discuss some of them. Server. A server is also called a host computer. It controls access to the network's hardware and software. It provides a centralized storage area for the programs, data, and information. The server that performs a specific task is called a dedicated server. The server that manages the printers and documents being printed is called the print server. The server that stores and provides access to a database is called a database server. The server that manages the network traffic is called a network server. The server that delivers the requested web pages to our computer is called a web server. Client. Client is a computer that depends on the server for all the resources. For example, a server might store a network version of an Excel program. Every client on the network can access the Excel program from the server. Internet. The Internet is a global network of millions of computers and computer networks all over the world. It allows us to access and share information over the network. The Internet contains billions of websites that provide information. Intranet. An intranet is a computer network that is used for sharing information, devices, and other computing services only within an organization. URL. An uniform resource locator is the address of a website like www.google.com and www.rediffmail.com. ISP. An internet service provider is a company that provides internet access on payment of a monthly fee. Some of the ISPs are Airtel, VI, Vodafone Idea, BSNL, Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, MTNL, Mahanagar Telephone Nigam Limited, Jio, etc. IP address. An Internet Protocol IP address is a unique identification number assigned to a computer connected to a network. It has two main functions: host or network interface identification and location addressing. IP addresses are written and displayed in human-readable notations, such as 172.16.254.1. DNS, Domain Name System. DNS is a naming system for assigning names to computers, services, or other network resources. These special names are referred to as domain names. For example, in the www.yahoo.co.in URL, the domain name is yahoo.co.in. This domain name is internally converted into an IP address that helps to locate computers and resources on the Internet. Web page. A web page is a single digital page on the World Wide Web www that contains information and links to other pages. These are created by using the hypertext markup language HTML. Website. A website is a collection of web pages which are interlinked with each other. A website may contain thousands of web pages. Web portal. A web portal is a website that is specifically designed to provide a single point of access for information. These are also known simply as portals. The major difference between a website and a web portal is that a portal functions as a gateway to www and provides a variety of services. On the other hand, a website may provide only some limited services. Hypertext. The text that has a special feature for connecting one web page to another is called a hypertext. Hyperlink. A hyperlink is part of the web page that is linked to a URL. It can appear as text, an image, or a navigational element such as a button or an arrow. When you click on a hyperlink, you will jump to the URL specified by the hyperlink. Hyperlinked text usually looks different from normal text on a web page. It is often underlined but can be formatted in a number of ways. Bandwidth. Bandwidth is the capability of a transmission medium to transmit the maximum amount of data from one computer to another over a computer network in a given amount of time. It is generally in bits per second, BPS, or bytes per second, BPS, kilobytes per second, KBPS, and megabytes per second, MBPS. There can be various types of bandwidths, which are network bandwidth, data bandwidth, or digital bandwidth.